The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, center fielder, George Springer.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, it's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third,
the first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. Fly ball out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out with the man at first. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. I looked at his stats today, and I was really surprised to see how weak they are, particularly the RBI category. No runs batted in all season long. He's obviously getting some opportunities hitting where he is, but he's got to get on track soon.
That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. First things first, here's a throw over. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Played on the backhand. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting third.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's J.D. Martinez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
This is on the ground over to first. On with it to first is Hosmer. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez from shallow right. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Striding into the box, Evan Gattis. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground to short, fielded by Owings. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
David Peralta.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Brendan Drury. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball.
Here's Chris Owings now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to Hosmer, a double play in the inning. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix.
Leading off for the Astros. The pitcher
into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jose Altuve will be next. pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Zach Godley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Carlos Correa is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 28.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. A base hit in his first trip.
Peralta.
Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Josh.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Striding in, Evan Gattis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Dallas Keuchel, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation. And everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Reddick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 8 runs already in this inning. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Brandon.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The shortstop, number 16.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. One and one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty. One man out. High pop up. Hosmer coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in, John Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Ready for another chance. Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. One away.
The pitcher, number 60.
Ready once again, Dallas Keuchel. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line towards center field. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Godley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Odubel Herrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Odubel Herrera.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now, as opposed to being on that nice roll.
Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire this. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This Shelby Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta on the move. Makes the play. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Owings fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz ranging forward, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 28.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Reddick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
fielder,
David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit to first. Hosmer has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Standing in, Evan Gattis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Started to go around there. Appealed down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The shortstop, number 16.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped in the air back behind short. Calling for it, Correa. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher.
So striding in, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Ready for another shot now. Dallas Keuchel. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Drury gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Into the box now, Shelby Miller. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Ketel Marte will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. No home runs as of yet. 10 RBIs. Hit to short. Correa gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonzalez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a hard liner toward short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Dallas Keuchel earns his 6th winning decision in this one, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Zach Godley gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George.
And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball 1. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the Clintons in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward. 3rd pitch of the game, and we're already missing pitches. Wow, if I'm a pitcher right now, I'm a little frustrated. If I'm a hitter, feeling pretty good. This could be an offensive game today.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his own.
In time as he just gets the tag down. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 3rd, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Hey now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Little dribbler down the line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Good first inning that. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Third baseman, Cesar
Knuckle curve
Hernandez.
breaks outside for ball 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Eric
Now
Carter.
batting, Eric Carter, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 3rd, first
Striding
baseman,
into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Carlos.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he misses 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. We start off.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. A fastball right over the outside corner.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Here's another 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
J.D.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And that misses. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman Marwin Gonzalez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Carter on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number
now at the
50.
plate, Charlie Morton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Ferreira is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work there. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Now in the box, Sandy Leon, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First things first, here's a throw over. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 home. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he is out on the tag.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Reddick giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Reddick coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Riding in once again, Eric Carter. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number
at the plate,
44.
Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. He'll get it into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Josh Reddick.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Center fielder
into the box. A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Gaddis has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4,
standing in, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 4.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting,
first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Seared down the first baseline, and this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Carlos Correa stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. For Hosmer, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leon.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Cruz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Greinke comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz will be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that's taken for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Fouled straight back. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A bullet to first base.
The pitcher number
ready
50.
for another chance. Charlie Morton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... At the plate, Eric Carter. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eric Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Goldschmidt.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
George Springer.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Houston, but they're up. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Odubel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That misses, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hit.
In now, Sandy Leon. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Quick check on that tying run at first. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Nelson Cruz is retired to kick off the inning. Josh Reddick is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in. Last time through was a base hit. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch of this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hit.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be
the Astros. Number 6, Jake.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Off is Marisnick. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to. Astros are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Stepping in, Carl Edwards Jr. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. David Peralta will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Augustin Ramirez is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Augustin Ramirez.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now in the box, Eric Carter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Correa onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Charlie Morton Earns his 6th winning decision in this one, and it's a dandy, a complete game.